What's up, Explorers? I'm Jeff from the Cloud Explorers, and welcome back to the Microsoft AI Advent Calendar, the Winter Party Exploration Series. It's time for episode 11, and let's open up box 11. Drum rolls. Content credentials. So this is a more of a theoretical topic. So I probably assume most of you don't know what it is. At least I had no clue. So I had to dig in and find out. So let's do that together. So, content credentials. There's, again, a very decent page described on learn.microsoft.com on the Azure Open AI service documentation. And what is it about? Well, with the improved quality of content from generative AI models, there's a everly increased need for transparency on the history of AI generated content. So basically figuring out where the image came from. So what is happening right now is that all AI generated images from Azure Open AI service include a digital credential that discloses the content as AI generated. So a stamp saying this image has been AI generated. So we know that it is not a real image. Basically, this is the road towards promoting a open industry standard for content authenticity. So how can we use it? Well, there are two ways, or how we can leverage it. Well, first is by going to contentcredentials.org/verify. We're gonna do that in a second with our snowman that we created from the previous episode and see what it has to say. And on this website, you can simply verify whether an image is AI generated or not. And if it is generated by Microsoft, by DALL-E in Azure Open AI, basically by a Microsoft service, it will show that it was issued by Microsoft Corporation alongside with the date of the creation. And the second part is you can actually use the Content Authenticity Initiative JavaScript SDK, the CAI SDK. And what this SDK does is it informs the provenance, it shows the provenance information in an image displayed in a application. And a good example of that is the screenshot here that we see from Bing. And you can see at the bottom it says content credentials generated when an AI. So this is an SDK that does that. SDK can be found on the quick start of the Content Authenticity Initiative. This is a separate website, even initiative, originally a Adobe initiative that Microsoft also support, and I think pretty much most of the big AI companies do. But let's drop into the website. So this is the Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity, and here this is the coalition which is trying to move forward for that industry standard for content authenticity. And basically the C2PA unifies the effort from the Adobe Content Authenticity Initiative that we talked about. That's the SDK that I just showed you. It has a project origin to it. It has some nice explanations here. And they are also the ones that created the contentcredentials.org, which is, where did this image come from? It's a website to verify images. It has some explanation about how it works. We simply scroll down to the final how it works page, and let's just simply verify a image. Oh, maybe something to say. The content credentials are viewable across the internet. Once content made available, you can check it by mousing over the CR basically. But in this case, we're gonna simply verify one of our images. So let's have a look. This is our snowman that we created in a previous episode, and here you see the results. processes, devices used, and we can see that it's issued by Microsoft on our day for recording. We can search for possible additional matches. If there are any, they will be found. Hang on, maybe let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better readable. Oh, I think I've overdid it. Yeah, like this. I think that's good. So the actual image, there are no matches found. We can select another file to have a look at. We're not going to do that. If there are multiple, you can actually compare them. And another thing to mention here, there's C2PA also has their own GitHub page. There are like 8 repositories with different kind of samples. So if you're completely interested in or into figuring out how content authenticity works, or giving it a try, or implementing or looking for examples to implement it in your own web pages, I think this is a good place to start. If you want to read more about the initiative, the coalition that supports the initiative, go to c2pa.org. And obviously, if you want to have a go at the content credentials, go to contentcredentials.org. They have a very nice page, as you can see, to explain. They have a very cool how it works that we just tried. And that's pretty much it with regards to, oh, that's our snowman, to content authenticity. So if you want to see more on Microsoft AI, check out the previous episodes. Subscribe if you to make sure that you don't miss the next one. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, download the shit out of it. And thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.